As a final send-off to Warzone, I brought Verdansk back by selecting 4 meta loadouts from the early Warzone days to experience one last time the same game that we all fell in love with. Every like on today's video is a love for OG Warzone.
Kill all targets. Target. Enemy dropping into the AR.
Alright, so first up, we have the M4 with the AX50.
Enemy cluster strike. Watch your heads.
This was one of the original metas, or at least the first one, before everybody even really knew what they were doing, Warzone gun builds. Yeah, he's below me. Bro!
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Well, that was easy. Yeah, I feel like this was one of like the first metas, or at least not, maybe not the AX50, but at least the M4 was one of the first metas that was we really had back in the original Verdansk days. Oh, easy. That's wrong button. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, the M4 was definitely one of those first metas. No, bro! God, dude, the AX50, bro, is not where it's at. The AX50 is not where it's at, man. I'm definitely more of an HDR user. That was always one of my favorite guns. But back in the early Verdansk days, I feel like Verdansk days, I feel like there was definitely a competition between both the HDR and the AX50. So I decided to use it for this video because I think the HDR right now still kind of holds its own in Warzone. Is one of the better snipers. Oh, I can't even. I just stunned myself. No! Dude, I have to reload!
I'm not ready to die.
Oh, look behind you! Yeah, overall, I just feel like the M4 has kind of stood the test of time and has always sort of been a solid gun to use throughout the Warzone. Especially early days, that was all everybody was using. Dude, I couldn't stop falling. I've chosen a bet. Oh my god, dude, I barely saw that guy. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking I was doing there. Alright, so next up we got the GRAW with the SPR-208. The GRAW, I feel, is one of those weapons, again, that has just kind of always been a solid AR to use, a solid choice. I mean, unless we're talking World War II assault rifles, which somehow managed to be better than modern ARs, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. Oh, and the SPR. The SPR was one of my favorite sniper rifles of all time. Well, it's not really a sniper rifle, but you get the point. It was definitely one of my favorite guns when it was added in. I used it for a long time.
UAV
I preferred it over the Car 98 or even using the HDR. It was just a really solid sniper. And at least in the early days, it would still one-shot pretty darn easily. Got a quick ADS time. It was overall just a solid secondary to have. Raw still holds, man. Yeah, dude, SPR was such, I love that sniper so much. Even though I think it did get a nerf not too long after it was added in. It really doesn't one-shot these days, but it can still be used these days to just get a quick armor break and then finish them off with your assault rifle, or even if you're running an SMG. Telling me none of those are hitting?
That's my target.
Enemy
Take it out.
precision airstrike. This is Phoenix 3.
Right back at you, buddy.
Enemy precision airstrike.
So lost in the sauce. Oh, GG's. That's what I get for trying to camp somebody on the edge of gas. Oh, here we go, Roskin. You're kidding. I can't stand that somehow these World War II era weapons are just so much better. And they get more attachments too. All right, so next up we have probably the worst meta to ever exist.
Didn't forget about me, did you?
In Warzone, the Bruin. This was like the first LMG meta that ever hit Warzone, and it had the Warzone community in shambles. Because you really just couldn't stand up to this thing. If you were caught anywhere out in the open, you were definitely dead, and it would kill you pretty darn fast. Oh my god, dude. But anyways, the Bruin was that LMG that just had the Warzone community in shambles, man. I remember when this thing was still meta, I almost hated playing Warzone. It was just so annoying because everybody was using it. It would just sit up on rooftops in Verdansk, just beam you with it, and it would kill you ridiculously fast. It was effective over long ranges. It was ridiculous. And I know definitely for a long time I was resistant to using the darn thing, but eventually I gave in and just started using it as well, because if you can't beat them, join them. We've also got the MP5 as our secondary. The MP5 was one of my favorite SMGs to use. This is probably a terrible idea. Oh wow, dude, Bruin still hits, huh? Oh my god, dude. Wow, that MP5 took forever to kill that guy. Drop shot saved my life, honestly. God, that Bruin is still so nasty. I'm kind of disgusted that the Bruin is still this good after all this time. Dude, I'm so dead. I'm having to run from gas here. Not a situation you want to be in. All right, well, next up, we've got the Kilo and the Doof Doof. I probably should have pushed that guy with the Doof Doof. Guess if you're not...
kill all targets. Go.
Oh my god, dude. Doof Doof, man. Doof Doof era was like my least favorite and my favorite COD all Jesus.
I won't let you.
Target is down. Mark.
Oh, Jesus, I'm so dead here.
I won't let you.
Oh! Doof Doof era was one of my favorite times of COD. Hated when I got doof used against me, but I absolutely loved killing other players with it. It was just, it would give you some of the best death comms ever. It was toxic, and it was just a lot of fun to use.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh, no way. What are you shooting? My boy was lost in the sauce, dude.
Requesting area recon.
UAV beginning flyover. Nearby.
I was just gonna peek the hole and see if there was somebody down there, and then he just came right to me. Some terrible shots, honestly.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Oh no, dude, I'm so dead here. I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
Targets.
Oh, dude, the kilo just still slaps. They look really disgusting. Oh, that's what I get for sitting up there. I should have dropped down. Kilo's still a really solid assault rifle to use. It wasn't for the longest time. It got a pretty big nerf. Wow, a while back, and it really just wasn't good to use anymore. But recently they did buff it again, and it's solid again.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Yeah, maybe if I could actually shoot.
Soldier nearby.
It's okay, man. It happens to me too. More than I'd like to admit. Bro. What? Oh, you were trying to get a clip on me. Can we stop with the burning? Absolutely no clue where this guy is.